The Battle of Naseby, 1645. Very few illustrations were made of Civil War battles. This is from Joshua Sprigge's book, Anglia, Rediviva, published in 1647. It shows the major battle which took place at Naseby in Northamptonshire on the 14th of June, 1645. Here around 14,500 parliamentarian soldiers of the new model army, led by Sir Thomas Fairfax, faced around 10,500 royalists, commanded by King Charles I. Both sides deployed with infantry at their centre and cavalry on either flank. Infantry regiments had a block of pikemen, flanked by wings of musketeers. Shortly before the battle, 1,000 dragoons, mounted musketeers, were sent by Oliver Cromwell to line Sulby hedgerows on the parliamentarian left flank. The battle began when the whole royalist line began a general advance. This was intended to strike the parliamentarian line all at once. However, the royalist cavalry right wing, commanded by Prince Rupert, speeded up as they came under fire from Colonel Oakey's dragoons, therefore outdistancing the royalist infantry. Parliamentarian left wing of cavalry, commanded by Henry Ireton, advanced to meet Rupert's charge. The parliamentarian infantry, commanded by the veteran soldier Felix, advanced to meet the royalist foot, commanded by Jacob Astley. Both sides only had time to exchange one or two volleys of musket fire before closing to fierce hand-to-hand fighting. Apart from his own regiment, after brief but fierce fighting, Ireton's troops broke and ran. Rupert's cavalry, having routed most of Ireton's horse, pursued them from the battlefield. Many of them went on to attack the parliamentarian baggage train, where they met with fierce resistance. Ireton led his surviving regiment to attack the royalist infantry. He was wounded in the thigh by a pike and in the face by a halberd. The more experienced royalist infantry gained the upper hand, gradually forcing the parliamentarian infantry back step by step. It was said by one eyewitness that the royalists, falling in with sword and butt end of the musket, notable execution. The brunt of the attack fell on the right wing of the parliamentarian foot, and two regiments, Pickering's and Montague's, fell back in disorder. Skippon was wounded by a bullet which pierced his armour, but he refused to leave the field in order to prevent panic amongst his own men. Hammond's and Rainsborough's regiments in the parliamentarian second line came forward to plug the gap and steady the line. In the meantime, the royalist cavalry left wing, led by Marmaduke Langdale, advanced slowly, as they were hemmed in by rabbit warren and marshy ground. They were then forced to charge uphill to be met by the much stronger parliamentarian right wing of cavalry, commanded by Oliver Cromwell. In the meantime, Colonel Oakey ordered his dragoons to mount their horses, and unusually led them in a cavalry charge, to attack the rear of the royalist foot. On the opposite side of the battlefield, after fierce fighting, Langdale's cavalry were routed by Cromwell and fled the field. Cromwell, promoting firm discipline over his men, swung them round to attack the rear of the royalist infantry. Attacked on all sides, the royalist infantry began to break and run away or surrender. Rupert's cavalry returned to the field, too late to turn the battle and only able to provide an escort for the king from the field. Rupert's infantry regiment acted as a rearguard to cover the royalist retreat until it was overwhelmed by Fairfax's troops. Parliamentarian soldiers looted the royalist baggage train. Here they found many women who they assumed to be Irish Catholics and killed over 100 of them. In the battle, over 1,000 royalists were killed and 5,000 captured. About 400 parliamentarians were killed or wounded. Amongst the royalist baggage was found King Charles I's personal correspondence. This was gleefully published by the parliamentarians, providing them with a major propaganda coup. Although the First Civil War would go on for nearly a year afterwards, the Battle of Naseby would prove to be the turning point of the war. This animation was by Felix, a Cromwell Museum volunteer, using an original engraving from the Cromwell Museum's collections.